Hi, Ari, it's Travsine here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we freed Loki'd from his outhouse prison in the Searing Gorge. And I was right, he was a dwarf. It was interesting to find that out. Kind of knew he was a dwarf because of the way he was speaking to me. But today we're going to continue the Tanaris Ledger quest line, which is called the Ledger from Tanaris. And yesterday we did the solid crystal leg shafts that we got from the crystal spiders in the Searing Gorge. And today we're going to get Goldsteel's balanced flame birch and the overdue package. I believe the Goldsteel's balanced flame birch is off of yeah, there's the spiders we're slaying, the glass web spiders. Goldsteel balanced flame birch is off of a murloc in Swamposaurus, which we are going to now, and then we're going to have to go to the other side of the world and go to Dustwall Marsh and find the overdue package off of a Zeppelin that crashed. So we got a lot of traveling to do today. Should not be too bad. I think we are done, finally done with Searing Gorge. And after we finish this quest line up in Tanaris, we'll probably end up going to where we were going to go last episode before I decided to free Loki'd. I don't know how to say his name, like Loki'd or something like that, from his outhouse prison. We're going to go to Ashara, so that'll be the next zone we go to after that. But yeah, it's been a journey so far. We've been traveling around a lot, finishing all these quests that we just want to get done before we out-level them. We're almost level 55. Pretty much at that level, we should be able to do every quest up to 60, I would say, as long as it's not an elite quest. Any elite quest can be tricky. I'm surprised that I've been able to solo so many of them. Most times, people do them in groups. But we've been doing a couple of elite quests, which is nice. It's cool trying to solo them. But any elite that's like 50 plus is pretty tough. And as you can see from like the past episodes in Searing Gorge, the last couple were I think 50 and 51, and I was like on a sliver of health, guys. And I was potted up, and my gear isn't that bad for my levels, so they're tough. I got a Warlock here. 17 Warlock. Probably leveling up to 20 so he can be a summon character. A lot of people have level 20 Warlocks. They use them to help their guilds summon. They just put them in a random place in the world. And if any of their guild mates ever need a summon, all they have to do is just log on their Warlock. And, well, a bunch of them log on to that one spot. And then they just summon their buddies there. It's great for getting world buffs, that's for sure. So we're almost at the Swamposaurus. I remember fighting this Murloc. I think he's like right up here. I know he's on the coastline. So we're going to have to go from Stonard. Probably take this route. Then we'll go in. Should be pretty easy to take him out. I think I defeated him when I was maybe in the level 4, I think around level 40 or something like that. I haven't been to Swamposaurus questing in a long time. Well, actually I was there for the Badlands, but that was like more of a Badlands quest, I would say. Well, I think. Went to a Murloc like cave in Swamposaurus a little while ago. This one right over here, Staglebog. We fought a Murloc in there that defeated some of the Horde's finest warriors. We had to get revenge. Avenge their deaths. Here we go. We're pulling up in Stonard now. Then I'll buff up, mount up, and we'll try to get the Goldsteel balanced flame birch. Also, pre-patch might be coming out soon in retail. Looking forward to that. I've had a couple people ask me like what next series I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do another leveling series. And I can confirm that I will do a leveling series in Shadowlands, in retail. I'm thinking I might do it on my Druid. Continue the Druid leveling. That might be my plan. We'll just have to see. I don't know what I'm going to play. Like right now, for retail, I'm leaning on being a tank for my guild. Like I tank in Classic. A lot of my guildmates are going to be playing retail as well. We have a nice little group of us going over to play some retail, just to have some fun, do some heroic raiding, Mythic Plus, RPGs, all that stuff, just to check out the expansion together. And I plan on being a tank. And at the moment, I'm leaning on playing a Blood DK. And I have one leveled up to 120 right now. But I'm just seeing how the patches go. So I want to be able to, I really want to Mythic Plus a lot in Shadowlands, so I want to play a tank that's good at that. At the moment, DK's looking pretty good. We got some alliance over here. 48 human rogue. Should we let him go? What's this guy doing? Is this guy gonna fight me, dude? You looking for a battle? Are you looking for a battle, bro? Oh, he wasn't looking for a battle. I was wondering why he's running back. This guy's a bot. This guy's a bot. Let's put the bleeds up and see you later. Alright, well, there goes another rogue out of the swamp. Keeping Swamp of Sorrow safe. But yeah, I like Blood DKs. That's why it's going to be my main. My main in Classic WoW is a Fury Prop Warrior. And I think my main at the moment in Shadowlands will be a Blood DK. I'll probably do some Blood DK videos too. But for the next leveling series, it'll I have a feeling it'll be my Druid. I'll probably level my Druid up to 120. I don't really know how I'm going to do it, because retail leveling's much different than Classic, so I'll figure it out. If you guys got any tips or anything like that, or any suggestions, I'll put it into consideration for sure. So here we are, we're going to the coastline. We have to find this Murloc. It's in the ledger, I believe. Right here. We have to find a Murloc named Jarquai. He's around here somewhere. I wonder if he's hanging out in this turtle shell. I don't see him. Yeah, these Murlocs are like level 44. These guys used to be pretty tough back in the day when I was fighting them. Didn't want to mess with these guys at all. Yeah, I must have been low level. I was in my 40s for sure the last time I was here. That was a long time ago. So we'll keep going north up the coast. I think he's up here. Not 100% sure. I hope nobody else took him out. Got some Murloc huts up ahead. No, it looks like there's no Murlocs here. There could be some Alliance here who's taking some people out. Because I know this is a little too far. Yep, there we go. That's who's doing all the damage. This undead rogue. So I think he might spawn here. I know it's not far up. It's not... If I go any more north, they're not there. I hope he didn't take out Jarquai. The thing is, his spawn rate. I remember, like, when we fought him before, his spawn rate was pretty quick. And I'm pretty sure he's on the... They said he's on the coast, right? Just want to be sure. Oh. Found a chest. Let's open it up. Okay. Yeah, I think Jarquai would be hanging out around here. While traveling along the coast of the Swamp of Sorrows, and that's where we are. We are on the coast. Is that Jarquai? No, it's just a flesh eater in there. I knew there would be somebody hanging out in that turtle hut. One thing I know is it's not far south, and it's not far north. That's what I know. I know Jarquai is not around there. There he is. Found him. Level 46, Jarquai. Finally found him. This will be an easy fight. It's only level 46. Found him right here, kind of in the southern part. So I was mistaken of where he would be located. Took him out pretty quick and slick. So now we're going to move on. Found him just to the south. I thought he would be up here, but he's actually down here. So he's at the southern part of Swamp of Sorrows. It's crazy how we're out leveling all these zones. It's kind of wild. We're almost feeling like a level 60 character, guys. There's only some zones where we can't just run around freely. So we're going to go back to Stonard now, and then I'm going to take a trip down to Grumgall. No, probably take a trip to Booty Bay, actually. And then from Booty Bay, I'll take we'll go to Ratchet, take the boat to Ratchet, and then from Ratchet, we'll go to Dustwallow Marsh, and then I will go to the Zeppelin, the Crash Zeppelin. We'll find the overdue package. And then from there, we'll go back to Brackenwall Village, I believe it's called. And from there, we'll fly down to Tanaris, turn it in. Pretty easy quest. I hope I get some good XP. Supposedly, you're supposed to get rewarded well for doing this quest, according to the goblin, but we all know how the goblins are. Their rewards are not very good. Pretty cheap, the goblins. I'll be surprised if I get 1 gold, to be honest. If I get 2 gold, I'll be shocked. So here we go. We're back at the Griffins. Oh, not the Griffins, I mean, I always mix these guys up. The Wyverns. Yeah, Horde's got Wyverns. Alliance has Griffins. I like Horde, though. I like Griffins more than Wyverns, though. I don't really like Wyverns. Kind of like weird. You know, like lion bats. I guess Griffins are kind of weird, too. But they look more like birds. So. Kind of like lion birds. All these people just running around. People are still questing. And Classic WoW has been out for more than a year now. So people are still questing in Faralina. It's good to see. It means the server's still alive and well. I'll be interested to see what happens after Nax releases. See if we still have people leveling and stuff. Our guild's doing pretty well now. Conquered phase 5. We do majority of the raids in an hour, except for AQ40. AQ40 takes around 2 hours for us, just under 2 hours. We're cleaning that up every raid, so getting a lot better. That's for sure. Still haven't got Thunder Fury yet on my warrior, which is kind of a shame. It's kind of... I just thought it was crazy that I've been raiding for a year. Probably slain that boss close to, I don't know, 30 plus times. Farengeddon, and I haven't seen the binding drop once. I've also done that raid on alts, and I haven't seen the binding drop. So, if you have Thunder Fury, you're pretty lucky. That's all I have to say. It's a rare weapon to get. Not only is it expensive, but it's also very rare. Alright, well, we're back in STV. Haven't been here in a while. It's a great zone. Well, you're actually here last episode. And we flew down here. Flew down to Grumgall to go to Orgrimmar. And then I wanted to help Loki get out of his outhouse, so I've pretty much just hearthed back. We went to Orgrimmar really just to buy a couple of items. And then leave. Oh no. There's the Zeppelin. Could have got on the Zeppelin there. We probably wouldn't have made it though. Let's see if it starts going. That Zeppelin goat takes us to Orgrimmar. Yeah, we might have been able to make that Zeppelin, guys. That might have been a better idea than flying over to Booty Bay and getting on the boat, but we'll see. Hopefully the boat's... Hopefully we can catch the boat if it's there. I always have trouble with that. You gotta watch out. There's some trolls in Booty Bay as well. When you're running across the dock, rogues will distract you. And when you get distracted, and if you keep like pressing your W key to move forward, you'll just run right into the water and you'll miss the boat. So you gotta pay attention. Gotta pay attention to that. It's almost happened to me. Almost got caught. Maybe we'll catch a Zandalar buff, which would be nice. Increase our movement speed. We're flying in. Don't see the boat here, so we got some time. We're in no rush. Warlock. This is a place where a lot of people get dispelled. Even though it is a neutral city. The Horde and the Alliance still getting a lot of fights here. It's just if you attack somebody, the Booty Bay Bruisers will attack you. It's looking kind of dangerous over here at the moment. We're the only Horde getting on this boat. A 60... couple 60s. Got a 54 mage there. That would be a good battle. I wonder if he would fight. He also got a troll hunter. Hope he comes on the boat. I hope the Shadow Priest comes, and then I'll battle this mage. This mage is getting ready. See, he's getting ready. Look, he's getting ready. He's buffing up. Let's see what guild they're in. One's in Crusade, one's in this guild called Draco. Alright, well, we're waiting for the boat. It wasn't here when I came, so it should be here pretty soon. I'm going to try to gank this mage when we get on, especially if we have another 60 on the bow with us. Hoping the Warlock doesn't help him. I have a feeling he will. Supposedly that statue used to be a human. in the beta. They changed it to a goblin. I don't know why, but I guess they did it because of Booty Bay being a goblin town. Got a rogue here, level 40. He won't be much help. Well, maybe he will. He could stun somebody. That would help. Looks like this hunter's going somewhere. And there's the boat. Coming on in. Oh, looks like we're going to get the ZG buff. Sandalarian emissary yells, "The blood god, the soul player, has been defeated. We are imperiled no longer. All hail Etebek, slayer of Akar, and a hero of Azeroth." That's hilarious. That mage fell off. That mage fell off, guys. That's so funny. He's shaky, right? He's scared. He's scared of getting on this boat. I wonder if he's gonna make it. Let's see. That was the mage we were going to attack, guys, and now he's swimming. See if he makes it back to the boat in time. He'll be here for quite some time, so I think he'll be okay. Plus he has the ZG buff, which will give him 10% movement speed. Are they fighting the warlock? Yeah, they are. Okay, we're gonna fight this warlock, guys. I don't think that mage is gonna make it, though. Okay, let's get him. For the horde! There we go, we took him down. Look at Herbie. Herbie's loving it. Just laughing. Laughing it up. See you later, mage. And the mage didn't make it. What a shame. Wish we can give him a wave. Waving at the mage. See you later. Oh, nice. Getting buffs and everything. This is a real horde. Look at the undead savages. Look at these savages. Just eating that poor gnome alive. That's... Oh, man. We are Brazil. That's a new guild. I didn't know that was guild on Fairlina. We are Brazil. Elysian Fields I've seen. Hellscream Raiders I've seen. Dogs I've seen. Yeah, dogs have been here for a long time. Here we are going to Ratchet. Oh, look who's back. Mr. Warlock. Looks like he's going to have to go down again. It's the price you pay for being Alliance. Free HKs, they do the same to us, guys. Trust me. I think you guys would know from watching this Let's Play. Some of them are kind of nice, but a lot of them will just take you out. If they see you, yeah, it's pretty much kill on sight for a lot of them. Depends on what they're doing. If they're running into a raid, they won't attack you most of the time because they're trying to conserve their world buffs, which makes sense. But if they're just running around in the wild, like you're just standing around them, 100% going to attack you. So let's hit up the Wyvern Trainer. And we will go down to Duskwall Marsh, Brackenwall Village.
Talk to me.
Okay, here we go. Brackenwall Village, here we come. A lot of traveling today, guys. We're pretty much halfway there, I would say now. Just need to go to Brackenwall Village. I think the Zeppelin's like right around this area. So we're going to travel from here all the way down to there. Find the package, run back. I wonder if there's a hearth spot in Brackenwall. I don't think there is, though. People still leveling in the Barrens, guys. I think leveling now is actually more of a challenge than it was at the start. You don't see many people looking for dungeon groups anymore. That's for sure. It's harder to get into dungeons as a low level, or finding groups that want to do them. This is one thing I never liked about doing, about taking the wyvern from the crossroads. I mean, from Ratchet. You always got to go around crossroads for some reason, and then you fly down. And we're gonna go to Camp Tarajo next, I believe. Like, you'd think from Ratchet they'd just go right over Northwatch Hold, but you can't, because I guess it's an Alliance controlled area and they think that your wyverns would get shot down. Like, I don't know why he doesn't go this way. Instead of, like, I don't know, I guess it's the same. They're both like a U. But yeah, I'll miss Classic WoW. I think in a year I won't be playing. A year from now I won't be playing Classic WoW, most likely. Because I believe TBC will be out by then. This year by October. Could be out for a couple of months by then, so I'll probably be checking out TBC as well. I might do a leveling series in that. Maybe we'll continue Flag Carrier's journey into TBC. That'd be kind of interesting. Look at that. I got a little group of people leveling out there questing. Jack Daniel looking for more Wailing Caverns. Well, that's nice to see. I think he's probably like a level 17 warrior. And that's another cool thing about Classic. Like, you can start off at any time, level your way up, and, you know, work your way up, work your character up, get the best gear you can. There's no rush, that's for sure. Like, people like me on my warrior, I don't have much to do right now other than just raid. So the content's kind of I don't know, I don't have much content to do, but on my Druid there's so much to do. I haven't even done a raid yet on my Druid. That's why I like the way Classic's progression system is. They keep every raid, you know, relevant throughout the, I guess you could call it the game, or it's not an expansion, but all the raids are relevant, and that's kind of gone in WoW now. Once the new raid comes out, it usually becomes irrelevant. Which is kind of sad, because a lot of the raids are great content. So we're back in Brackenwall Village. And now we are going to go south towards right over here. Right over to the sapling. And there's this guy. Remember this guy, Pavel Reith? Betrayed the Alliance at Theramore Isle. And then they wanted to take him out. And then, I thought he faked his death. And, like, supposedly you're supposed to, like, take him out, and then the Alliance come and attack you. Because they wanted to imprison him or something like that. They wanted to be the ones to catch him. And when you were there with him, they were like, wow, he's conspiring with the Horde. It's kind of like a wrong place, wrong time kind of quest. It's tough. That's a tough one, too. You get overwhelmed there. I almost died in that quest. It's a lot of Alliance attack you there. You need to be in bear form, that's for sure. So this is, there we go, Beasel's Wreck. This is where the wreck should be. Right around here. Just need to find it. Make sure I don't go over the mountain. It's funny how they call this place Beasel's Wreck. Seen an alliance here, what? Where's the wreckage? Oh, here it is. There we go, we found it. Now we just have to find the damaged crate. Let's open this up. It's right here. We got the overdue package. Now we are done. Now we just have to deliver it to Tanaris. Pretty easy quest. I would say you could easily do it at level, I don't know, 40, 43. If you wanted to. Only problem is you wouldn't be able to run by all these mobs like I am. They'd all be chasing you around. I hope it's not an overdue quest. Hope it's not gray. It's not, right? It's green still, so we're going to get full XP for it. That's why I'm trying to do it now. So we can at least get some XP. So I have a feeling we're going to run out of quests before we hit 60. I don't know when that's going to be, but I think between levels 58 and 59, I'm going to have a tough time finding quests to do. This one's kind of creepy. So like insects, dinosaurs, oozes, alligators. I wonder who thought up these zones. Also, Mike Morheim started a gaming studio again. It's kind of interesting to hear. Supposedly, Blizzard is now getting, I don't know, a lot of people are supposedly, like, leaving Blizzard because Activision's just, you know, taking more control of the company. It seems. That seems to be the rumors going around. And Mike Morheim made his own gaming studio. So he has more control over, I guess, the games he creates. And maybe he's going to try again to make a cool MMO. I would actually be really interested if he ever made one. Because I think he would do a good job. Here we go. We're going back to the Wyvern. We're going to fly down to Tanaris. Could you imagine the next MMO to beat WoW? The WoW killer is made by Mike Morheim? That'd be really cool. Because at the moment, it's over the last, I'd say 15 years, WoW has been the #1 MMO for quite some time. So even with their expansions that weren't very good, people still, you know, keep playing WoW the most over any other MMO. Supposedly Final Fantasy XIV, the MMO that Final Fantasy MMO's been getting a lot of content. People are saying that's starting to become a pretty good MMO. It's kind of like WoW, they say, like the way it is with the rating and all that. But we'll see how Final Fantasy does. It's been out for a long time too. Never checked that game out. I've checked out Elder Scrolls Online. That's a pretty fun game. A little bit server issues though with the lag and all that, but the PvP is pretty fun. Also enjoy the combat style. It kind of reminds me of like a hack and slash kind of style. Sort of like, I wouldn't say like Diablo 3, but it's kind of like that a little bit. It's a good MMO, ESO. ESO is another one that's has a lot of potential. And now that's probably owned by Microsoft because Bethesda was bought by Microsoft. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do with ESO. There's a lot they could do there with that. It's going to be an interesting 10 years, guys. 2020 to 2030. For gaming, I think. I think it'll be pretty interesting. See what happens. Then you have like virtual reality. I have a feeling that'll blow up in the next 10 years. Kind of waiting before I jump into virtual reality. I did try it out, the PS4 version of it. I forget what it's called. I think my buddy brought it over. And we played Resident Evil. A couple other games. And I could play for like an hour. But then I would get, you know, kind of sick. Like, I don't think VR... I think it's somehow like motion sickness I would get. Because I don't know why I would get it. Some people don't get it. But it's only if I played for a long amount of time. And that obviously I don't get that when I play just, you know, on the computer, but if they could find a way to deal with the motion sickness that people get from playing on VR, I think a lot of people would probably want to give it a try. But I don't see VR beating out like PC gaming for quite some time. It's going to take a while. We'll see. I could be wrong. Could be in like a year or two. Here we are. We're going into Gadgetstan. I never noticed that this had this like smoke coming out of these wrenches. Now we have to find who's the man on the ledger here. Gold steel. Yeah. Gotta find Crinkle Gold Steel. See right around here. We also have 2 quests to turn in here. So we'll turn that in next episode. Where is he? Crinkle Gold Steel.
Talk to me.
Welcome to the Tanaris flight carrier. How can I be of service for you today? You don't look like a blacksmith to me, but I know how looks can be deceiving. Ledger from Tanaris. Yes, yes. What can I do for you, Torin? I am awfully busy and have many patrons requesting my services. Perhaps you can speed things up. I don't mean to be rude, but I just don't have the time. If I'm to catch up on all my work. Oh, you've seen fit to do some of the work I requested. Excellent. And here I thought you were going to ask me to craft you something. These are all perfect and everything's here. Thank you, Druid. Maybe it wouldn't hurt you to reward you some, what would you find useful? Well, it's not this stuff. I'll tell you that much. This stuff isn't useful at all to me.
Hurry back!
He gave me 2,000 XP. That's okay. It's not bad. Rewards were pretty bad, guys. Do I recommend doing that quest? It's kind of a quest you do. Like, if I was actually just, like, trying to level, like, it's kind of a quest you just do on the side. But it was good to get it done. You get to see a lot of zones and stuff. But that is the end of the episode, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.